WRSR, Owasso, Flint. The following program has been pre-recorded and is paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc. Welcome to Discover Flint Township, a program showcasing our local community. Flint Township is ready for your next move. And now, your host, Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, Tracy Tucker.
I'm Tracy Tucker, and this is Discover Flint Township, brought to you by the Flint Township Economic Development Authorities, HAP, Financial Plus Credit Union, Shea Automotive Group, and 103.9 The Fox. We are wide awake, and we hope you are too. This morning, we are speaking with Financial Plus Credit Union, and we will also shine our guaranteed rate business spotlight on Kiss My Glass. Let's get started, though, with Financial Plus Credit Union and Brooke Taylor-Huey. Hi, Brooke. How are you today?
Good, Tracy. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad you can join us today. Why don't you tell everybody what you do at Financial Plus Credit Union?
Sure. I am a mortgage loan officer at Financial Plus Credit Union.
Awesome. So we have had others on the show, and we had Nate Adams on, I think it was last month, and he talked about credit reports. But today you're wanting to talk about credit scores and debt-to-income ratios, right?
That's correct.
All right. Awesome. So what is a credit score?
So a credit score is a number between 300 and 850. It's based on your payment history, amounts owed, length of credit history, new credit, and a mix of credit, like installment loans, revolving credit, and mortgage loans.
Okay. All right. So, and then what is the debt-to-income ratio?
The debt-to-income ratio compares how much your payments are each month to how much you earn each month. Okay. And that's the income before taxes are taken out.
Okay. All right. And then, the credit score, everybody's got one, good or bad, right? But why are they important to our listeners?
So your credit score helps lenders determine how likely you are to repay your debt and can determine what interest rate you pay.
Yeah, which is important. And then what about the debt-to-income ratio?
The debt-to-income ratio is important because it helps lenders determine how financially comfortable you'll be taking on that new debt.
Yeah, so when you're looking at getting a loan, they look at your not only the credit score, but the debt-to-income ratio, right?
Yes, both.
Okay, yeah. So how does your credit score affect you when you're trying to finance a home?
So your credit score can affect the interest rate and the closing costs that you'll pay.
Okay.
The higher your score, the less risky the loan is, and the better the rate and costs.
Okay, all right. So if you have a good score, you're more likely to get a lower rate, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
That's correct.
All right. So how does your debt-to-income ratio affect you when you're financing?
The lower the debt-to-income ratio, it suggests that you have a greater ability to make your monthly payments.
Okay. And so what is, if you're looking at trying to make your debt-to-income ratio credit attractive, what would be a good ratio to have?
So a good debt-to-income ratio is 43% or less.
Okay. And then how can you improve that?
You can improve your debt-to-income ratio by increasing your income or paying off debt, like loans and credit cards.
Okay. And so how can you find out what's on your credit report?
You can review your credit report for free each year at annualcreditreport.com. It's a great way to see what's reported on each of the 3 credit reports: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion.
All right. And then what is the difference between the credit score that financial institutions like Financial Plus use and online tools like Credit Karma or something like that?
So lenders use FICO scores to assess your credit risk, and FICO is a company that creates specific scoring models used to calculate those scores. There are other companies that use different scoring models to determine credit scores. Vantage Score is an example of a different model, and you may have a different score depending on the scoring model that's used.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see what you're saying. I had to think about that for a minute. Repeat that one more time, because I want people to understand this, that they're not looking at the same numbers, right?
That's true. There may be different scoring models used by different institutions than what you would see on an online tool like Credit Karma.
Okay.
And those different scoring models could yield a different credit score.
Okay. So, I know this is what you wanted to talk about today. Is there anything else that you wanted to get in there about a credit score, or any hints that you have for our listeners about maybe making their credit score better?
They can always contact us at the credit union if they have questions on that. We're happy to kind of talk with them and kind of coach them and see what they have going on and see how they can improve it.
Sure. So
that way they're more ready.
That's perfect. So how can they get a hold of you or whoever can help them with that? They
can reach out to us by phone, by email, or they can always stop in any of the branches.
Okay. So can they go on the myfpcu.com to get more information?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's correct. That's our website.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, Brooke. I appreciate you coming on today. And is there anything else you wanted to talk about today?
I don't think so. We would like to get everyone in a mortgage.
Yeah, we would. And we'd like them to look at Flint Township if they're looking for a new home. So,
Certainly.
All right.
Certainly. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Brooke. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
If you have questions, or you have information that you would like us to share on the air, or you'd like to be a guest because, you have a business in Flint Township, you can contact us at discoverflinttownship@gmail.com. And then again, like us on Facebook at Flint Township Events. It's Flint TWP Events. And then our YouTube channel and our Anchor channel or Spotify is Discover Flint Township. And our web pages are discoverflinttownship.com or flinttownship.org. And on discoverflinttownship.com, we have a list of the properties that are available in our area. If you're looking for commercial properties, you can find them there. And I want to thank our guests, Brooke from Financial Plus and Jim from Kiss My Glass. And I want to thank our partners, HAP, Shea Automotive Group, Financial Plus Credit Union, Guaranteed Rate, and 103.9 The Fox. And you can discover Flint Township with us next Sunday at 7:30 a.m. right here on 103.9 The Fox. I'm Tracy Tucker, the Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, and I'd like to remind you, stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local, and discover Flint Township. See you later.
This has been Discover Flint Township with Tracy Tucker. For more information, visit discoverflinttownship.com. Flint Township is ready for your next move. The preceding program was pre-recorded and was paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc.